The dribble tutorial is finally here, people. I finally decided to make this video. A month and a half and I'm back and I'm here to show y'all how to combo up like me, man. How to do all this glitchy stuff, how to do the 18 spin, how to do the part cancels, how to do the BD cancel, all that stuff. And by the time you're done watching this video, you go to the lab, you practice all these moves. You're not even gonna want screens no more. You know why? People really won't know how to guard you. You're so unpredictable. You got so much things in your arsenal. They don't know what you're gonna do, right? And this style of dribbling is different from any other stuff. It's not the meta dribbling, the speed boosting, the momentums, none of that. Which y'all, I know in the 2K community, y'all like to call it dribble god, the Eyeso players, all of that stuff. Y'all call it whatever you want, but I'm just here to show y'all all the crazy dribble moves, glitchy stuff that y'all been seeing on the screens. And before we get started with the tutorial and everything, I'm going to show y'all the SIGs that y'all need to be able to be doing these dribble moves to combo up and all that stuff. So here are all the dribble signatures that I use. Dribble style quick, moving crossovers pro 2, moving behind the backs pro 3, and for the moving spins you are going to need basic 1. I know a lot of y'all, actually a bunch of y'all use pro 4. I really think pro 4 is better at is what, the half spin? Like that's really y'all. The basic spin's quicker, it's more effective, it creates more space. I just feel like it's all around more effective and that you're really just gonna want to use it for this tutorial. Then you're gonna want Pro 7 moving hesitation, 6 size up Allen Iverson. This is by far the most important SIG that you're going to need on this list is Park 14 Park size up. Park 14 Park size up is the most important. It gets you, it's the key to all the glitchy stuff. The BD cancel into the 18 half spin. Even a baby skate type looking move is in here using Park 14 Park size ups. So basically you're really just gonna have to use Park 14. Then we got the basic size up packages, which I use Pro 2. And size up escape packages, I use Pro 5. Triple threat styles, I use normal 1. Doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure y'all know that. It's up to y'all. But other than that, y'all, I'm not gonna waste too much more of y'all time. I'm gonna just get straight into the video. So we're here in the my court, and the first move I'm gonna teach y'all. The main move that y'all see me doing is the BD cancel. I know y'all see it. It's like that's the go-to move to all these combos and everything that I like to do. So what you want to do to start off this move is you want to click your L button, not forward, not left, not right, not back, but down. And once you have clicked the left stick or the left joystick down, you should get something that looks like this. Okay, so now that you know how to activate the move, what you are going to want to do is right when you click the left joystick down, you are going to want to bring your left joystick to 5 o'clock. Something that might help y'all is when the ball goes between his legs is the time you want to bring your left joystick to 5 o'clock. And you could do all these moves that I'm showing you vice versa. I'm showing you guys all these moves with my right hand, but if you want to do it with your left hand, do everything that I show you but on the opposite side. It's real universal, so you guys could do any of these moves on the opposite side as well. Okay, now for the fumble cancel. This one's a little bit more mechanical. It's going to take a little longer than the BD cancel, but once you get it down the first time, you should get it down, and keep getting it down, you'll really get it. How you're gonna start this move off is by doing a half spin, and if you don't know how to do a half spin, it's basically just your right stick rotating from 3 to 12 o'clock. So now after that you've done a half spin, now you want to bring your right stick from 3 to 6 o'clock. So it's really just basically the opposite of the half spin. So you're going to see basically is the fumble right there from doing that 3 to 6 o'clock motion. And as soon as you see that fumble animation you get right there, you're going to want to click L2 right when you see him fumble. So right here, boom, right there, you're going to want to click L2 right away. And as you can see, after once I click L2 to get the fumble cancel, I usually like to do the forward crossover into the behind the back, which is forward diagonal right down. The next move I'm going to be teaching y'all is the 17 spin. And you're probably wondering what's the difference between the 17 and 18. There really is no huge difference between the both, but the 17 is just a quite bit smaller of a spin than the 18 is. But other than that, it's really just nothing. So how you're going to want to start this off is you're actually going to want to start with the ball in your left hand, and you're going to do a behind the back moving it to your right hand. And once you did your behind the back, you're going to want to flick your right joystick to the right. And what that does is that gives you that little pause right there. Okay, so now that you know how to do the behind the back into the pause animation, you're going to want to then bring your right joystick from 12 to 8 o'clock to get that 17 spin.
And once you do that 12 to 8 o'clock motion, it should look something like this, and you usually can combo right out of it, do whatever combos you want to do out of the 17 spin, it doesn't matter.
This move right here is the key to frustration. When I tell y'all it took me hours to try and perfect this move, I still can't even get it down like consistently, but this move is like almost like a hit or miss. Like once you start to pick up on it, you'll start to get it, but this is more like a bonus dribble move because I don't see really nobody else doing it. This is real like a kind of unique move in 2K21 you don't see anybody else doing, so if you don't have to learn this move, but if you want to, I'm gonna try and explain it the best way possible. So I'm sorry if it's not a good explanation for how to do this move, but I'm gonna try. So how you wanna start off this move is you wanna do the wiggle momentum. If you don't know how to do the wiggle momentum, I'd really just look up a tutorial on how to do it and then come back. You can also look up on the arrows on my controller. It kind of shows how to do the wiggle momentum. Right after you do the wiggle momentum, you're gonna wanna rotate your stick from 2 to 5 o'clock. And it should look like this right here, which is that spin you see right there. And once you got that down, you're gonna want to hold L2 and bring your right stick from 3 to 12 o'clock. And it should give you that moonwalk animation right there. The next move I got for y'all is the ED slide. I created this move as well. This one is also kind of more like an advanced move. And again, it's just going to be a wiggle momentum into a walking back sliding animation type looking stuff. I don't know what it is, but anyway, how you going to want to start this move off is obviously doing the wiggle momentum. And if you need help doing the wiggle momentum again, you can just go back to the previous move. And you can see this on my controller, but once you finish doing the wiggle momentum, you're going to want to hold your left stick from 6 to 9 o'clock. And it's really just as simple as that. Just don't rush through the left stick going to 6 to 9 o'clock, because if you do it in a hurry, it's just not gonna work. But again, you could just look at the controller. That might help you better if you're more of a visual learner. So but yeah, man, really whatever works for you, just keep practicing it. After, like, eventually you start to pick up on it, and once you get it, like I say, the first try, you'll start to pick up and get it and keep getting it. This right here is the tornado spin. I don't know the real name for it because I didn't make it, but it's kind of what it looks like. All it really is, man, is a part 14 again into like a tornado looking animation. So how you're gonna want to start the move off again is just the part 14, which is your left joystick down. Enable for you to do this move, you have to hold R2 though. Like usually in most of the glitchy dribble moves I do, I usually hold R2. So just make sure when you do this, just hold R2 the whole way through. Okay, so how to start this move off is you obviously want to click down on your left joystick, which gives you that part 14 animation. And once you see the ball go between his legs, you're gonna want to click 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And this is all with your left joystick, but don't do the 2 o'clock to 7 o'clock too fast. Just look at the timing of the arrows and you should be good. Because if you do it too fast, it's gonna give you one of these right here, which I also use this move. I think it's a pretty cool move in the game too, but that's just usually what it looks like when you mess up. Okay, so now for the BD cancel into the 18 spin. This one's probably going to take a little longer to learn as well. This one's kind of more advanced. So again, how you want to start this move off is by doing a park 14 again. And once you did your BD cancel, which it should look like this, you're going to want to bring your right stick from 9 to 12 o'clock so you can get that half spin animation right there. And also pause the video if you have to, because I know I'm kind of going a little fast. I'm just trying not to make this video too long, so if you have to pause the video, go ahead. Alright, anyway, so now that you got your half spin in, this is where the 18 spin comes in, and this is probably the hardest part of the move. But what you want to do after you've done your half spin is you're going to want to bring your left stick to 7 o'clock so it could get that little animation walk back right there. So once you got that little animation right there, this is where you're going to want to bring your right stick from 4 to 6 o'clock, not 3 to 6 o'clock, because that'll give you like a weird animation that just doesn't look good and you won't get the 18 spin. Make sure it is 4 to 6 o'clock. This move right here is the Park 14 Bape Escape. It's not the real Bape Escape because I'm pretty sure the real one is like Park 16 or something like that. This is Park 14, so it's not the same thing, but
Doing this move is the exact opposite of the tornado move I showed y'all. So what you want to do with your left stick is after you did the BD cancel, you're going to want to bring your left stick from 2 to 7 o'clock. And again, it's that simple, but look at my controller if you need help. I put the arrows up there to try and help y'all. But yeah, man, this is a really simple move, and that's really all you have to do for this move. It's not too much. Okay, lastly, this is the last move I'm gonna show y'all is the freeze dribble. I mean, like, everybody and their granny wants to learn how to do this move. I don't know why. It doesn't really get you nowhere. I mean, it looks cool, but that's about all. So there's really two ways you could do this move. You could either do the retreat dribble into the freeze dribble, which all you have to do the freeze dribble is hold L2 and your left stick at the same time right when you do the retreat. So it's just R2 back with your right stick, down on your left stick, and then hold the L button and the left or the L2 button at the same time, and you should get it. The other way you're able to do this move is you could do the BD cancel, and right when you do the BD cancel, you're just gonna have to hold L3 and L2. It's the same thing, you're just doing the BD. And if you want to get that like type of spaz out little part right there you see, all you have to do is hold your left stick to the right or left side, it doesn't matter, while pushing it down. And yeah, that's really all for this move. That's both ways you could do it. It's really simple. And yeah, for any of these dribble moves that I showed y'all, DM me on Instagram or send me a message on Twitter if you need help with any of these. I could try and help you more in depth. But other than that, man, I really do truly hope this video was like helpful to y'all, trying to make y'all better dribblers and just cooking up in the stage of the park, making yourself look different from everybody else, not the meta dribbling, the speed boosting. But let me know if y'all want a part 2. I probably won't make one just because the year's about to end and everyone's focus right now is on 2K22 right now. So it's up. I don't know. I might make a new one, but I'm definitely probably going to end up dropping a mixtape or something like that. I don't know. Maybe a jump shot video. We'll see. But other than that, y'all, I appreciate y'all for watching the whole video through. If y'all still here, I'll catch y'all in the next one. I don't know what my next video is going to be, but peace out.
Bring that money on, daddy waiting for it. Bring that money on, daddy waiting for it.